what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the Asmus Toys Devil May Cry original Dante 6 scale figure, and this is also the luxury version that I have, or you can call it the deluxe version, which has like all the extra accessories. Now of course this is based on the original Devil May Cry game from 2001, which I still have my copy of from that time. This is my PlayStation 2 copy of that particular game, and this was my all-time favorite game on the PlayStation 2, and this is my second all-time favorite video game. I really love this game a lot. That's why I was definitely excited about getting this particular figure, and this is going to be Dante based on the original. Like, that's why they called it the original Dante. So this was easily one of my most anticipated figures of the year. And this is the first time, if I'm not mistaken, that they have done this version of Dante in 6 scale. I believe like Asmus Toys, any other company I believe that's like officially licensed. So yeah, I'm definitely excited about having this. And I got this from Sideshow Collectibles too. That's why I had it like on pre-order. Now I know I also have the original version of Dante with the original game, and this HD collection, which is released on PlayStation 4 because it has the first original 3 Devil May Cry video games. But yeah, I'm definitely happy about this, and I'm going to get into this right now. Now, this is the main box art for the Devil May Cry figure, and I think it does look awesome. But I wanted to talk about this. This is the box that it actually came in, and this was from Sideshow Collectibles. I think this is awesome. It seems like I shouldn't throw this away, you know. You see, it has like the orb face on there, like from the orbs. And that's pretty cool. It also says Dante right there. And of course I have the luxury edition. I guess that's probably why too, huh? Because it's the luxury edition. And this also has like two like boxes too. You have like the well, not a box. You have like this box right here. But then there's also like this in here too as well, which I'll probably touch on later. Like the weapons and accessories are really inside there. Like I said, I'll touch on it. They're like underneath like that slip cover right there. But again, I think this box is awesome. I like how it looks. I see mine has a couple of like dents in it, but as you can see, it does say Dante's name right there on it. It also says Asmus Toys, like collectible. It's like in a small font right there. But as you can see, it has like the sword of Sparta right there too. It does have Dante's name on the side. It also says Dante right here. You can see the Alistar sword right here too as well on the back. Because this has like a, I think it's like the magnet type cover where you can open it up like this. Oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, I really like how they did this. There's also a read-up on the inside too. There's also like a photo of Dante right here too. This is cool. You can get like a photo right here of him that I think is like removable. But there's also like a read-up over here too as well, which I guess I'll go ahead and read. Yeah, it says, in the year 2000, a war erupted between the human world and the realm of demons. But someone from the realm of demons was awakened by justice and stood alone against the legion of demons. His name was Sparta. Afterwards, he silently ruled the human world and maintained peace throughout until his passing. He became a legend, the legendary sword master Sparta. So yeah. And then you get this right here. This is pretty cool. Huh? It's like a photo of Dante, and it's the actual like figure right here too, as you can see. This is like from one of the promo images too of it. So yeah, I like how they got the stuff like packed in here. Yeah, I can see them right here with his accessories and so on. So yeah, I just leave it right there for a moment because I wanted to kind of go through the other stuff right quick. But yeah, that's pretty, I like the packaging for this. That's awesome. But like I was saying like earlier, back to this separate, because this is the stuff that has like some of the luxury type of items in it. But one of the things cool about this, it has Devil May Cry's business, like where Dante works at, like his headquarters. That's pretty cool. Like when Trish came up there and saw him, you know, from the intro. You can see like the logo. That's awesome, right? That's pretty cool. So you can use this as like a backdrop, basically. This particular piece right there. But they do have like the other stuff inside this, and this is the stuff that was covering, because it was like this is what that's how mine, was. It's just like a slip cover. It doesn't cover entirely. So if you take this off, here's like a Dante's like all his weapons. I can't really hold it up because I don't want it to fall. And we do have this, and yay! I do got the Devil May Cry symbol right here. Ta, the logo. I was missing out on this particular piece because I know only certain people were getting this particular accessory right there. Ta, I think you had to be one of the first ones, but I think now, Asmus, if I'm not mistaken, probably is just including it with these now, so everybody can get it. Because you know at first you had to be like order like the first shipments or something like that to be able to get that logo. Now I want to talk about the they have a small instruction manual for like Dante, so it could show you how to assemble him. So I'd be definitely sure to get a look at this, because they have it like this. As you can see, it shows you how to assemble him. I'm glad they included this too. It's pretty cool. I wonder do I have the I think that's another one that was kind of exclusive if you ordered it directly from Asmus Toys. Like the I know it comes with like a booklet that shows you all like the figures that have been released based on Devil May Cry. So I don't know if that's still in there or not. It might be. I didn't see it. But I think that was another one that I was saying was kind of like exclusive. But first up, I want to talk about the display stand, and it's your usual Devil May Cry stands that Asmus Toys gives us. It has like that brick flooring right there. It's not textured or anything. It's like still smooth. And of course, you get your U-style stand too as well. So I'm going to plug this on in. I must admit, it looks like Dante should have a what you call them one, like a dynamic type one, so you can put them like in all kind of like flight poses and stuff. Let's see if I can press that in. Now assemble this stand. Now I'm sure that goes all the way in there, but I just left it right there because it was like real tight. And this is a different post than like the usual Devil May Cry posts. I have been noticing that each of them are getting like different type styles of like posters. Okay, so it's different. It has the Asmus logo on it too. Now for the figure himself. I like how they have him packaged in here too. Dante. Let's see. Looks like he already feels kind of heavy too. Now so far the Asmus Toys Devil May Cry figures have been pretty good from my opinion. So here he is. So here he does stand too. I gotta take that plastic off him. Okay, here's the Asmus Toys Devil May Cry Dante figure. So I want to measure him first. As you can see, he does stand. So let's see. Yeah, he's like over 12 inches, almost 13 inches in height. So I do is talk about the likeness to how he is on the video game, and the articulation of the piece too as well. And yeah, I think Asmus Toys, they knocked it out the park with this, and I can't believe we have never had a 6 scale Dante like this too. This still is a surprise. Like the tailoring on the clothing is done pretty good. I think this is awesome. There's even a wire in his coat too, so you can have Dante's coat flowing like in the wind. So I think that's pretty cool. It doesn't look like it's up here or anything, like it's only down here at the bottom. It's pretty cool. And as you can see, it has all these layers of clothing underneath. It's kind of cool getting a good look at how this really would look good too, like realistic. That's pretty cool. I noticed like these belt holsters, where these belts around his leg, they kind of slide off if you're not careful. You got to keep like pressing them up, like those two right there. This is like his hands, which can turn all the way. I noticed his feet is kind of interesting. They're on like these like peg things. It looks like you can pull it out, you know, if you're not careful. But he has like a lot of motion in it, being that it's like designed that way. He has a lot of pivot and all that inside. And then he does stand. Of course, the head can turn left, right. You know, you can look up, look down. And his arms can go to power back. It looks like it's soft too, like the material, even though it's like a plastic, like he uses a hard plastic. Looks like it's kind of soft, like. It's pretty cool. You can kind of go back down, I don't want to force it too much. Looks like he's kind of like loose too, not too tight. You can kind of go up, but not too much. I don't want to force it. He does have a band in the arm. It doesn't look like it's a double band though, butterfly joint. If I'm not mistaken, it doesn't look like it's a double band. Like it's kind of stopping, like it's just one. You can kind of do the ab crunch, but not too much. You can split too. I see Dante's legs are on ratcheted joints too, because you can hear it. And he does have a bend in the knee, so I'm assuming this probably won't be a double bend. Yeah, he does have it though. But yeah, you can see right there how his foot, you can see that it's on this post right there. As you can see, it's like a clear post that the foot is on. That's what I was talking about. That's why Beaver's leg is like foot like that. Kind of like, you know, like it's about to cover off. So you can't move him all around. He does seem to be kind of like loose too, I'm noticing. And I think the leg looked like it was almost a double bend, but I'm not really too sure. No. But yeah, like the layers of clothing and everything is just, this is awesome. And like I said, you really couldn't see Dante's face that good, like in the game, you know. That's why it's kind of hard to really zero in on exactly how his face was. But like from the side, everything that he did look like it. Because I remember Dante's eyes being like very blue, like, you know, in the game. I wanted to get like a better look at him up close. But yeah, as you can see, this is like the material that Dante has on. Looks pretty cool. Like I said, I noticed these are really like a slide down, like these two. You have to keep pulling them up sometimes. But you see, he does have all this layer of clothing on, the zipper on the jacket. Looks pretty awesome. And again, I think the likeness, I'm trying to get the camera just right on it. Especially right there, that definitely looks like Dante, you know. From how he looked at it in the game, the first one, it really does look like him. But I remember him having like really like blue eyes. You could see his eyes though in here. Now when I move on through the accessories that come up the Asmus Toys Devil May Cry original Dante figure. Now this is the stuff that will come like the standard release if you just got the regular one. Now first I want to talk about the Alistar sword. It's right here as you can see. And it is like massive too. You know, it would have been cooler if this was made of die cast metal. But it still looks so awesome looking. It's pretty cool, you know. See right there. It still looks awesome. But you can tell that this is like plastic. See it? It's like very bendable. But it's cool though. Now, one of the things I think is pretty cool about this is this particular version of Dante from Asmus Toys. It supposedly has like a built-in magnet where, you know, you can take the sword, and this right here, it comes with this like a sword holster, and you can see the magnet on the inside of it right there. But apparently you will take this and just put it like on Dante's back somewhere. So I'm going to see if I can find it. I'm not sure how it really will go. And I must admit, I think that's kind of interesting the way Asmus Toys designed the magnet to go on Snake. You actually had to take a piece of the magnet apart, I should have showed it, and put it inside Dante's jacket. And you don't have to take the jacket like all the way off. You just like slide it down a little bit, and then you put it like on the top of his like shoulder, like on his back of his shoulder. Then you attach like the main magnet, like the holster on the back, so it can kind of connect. And I just did it too. As you can see, there's a sword right there on his back, and it's sitting pretty good. I know the one with part 3, or the one that I do have, there could be other Dante figures like that too. The sword, sometimes it slides off, but it does stay on him though, because the magnet is kind of weak, but it does still stay on him though. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool, because there's no question I'll be displaying Dante with this sword, you know, like this, like you always have it on him like that. I think that's awesome. I want to continue to move on through the accessories. Up next, you get the pistols, the trademark pistols, ebony and ivory. So let me see. There's one. Yeah. So yeah, I know I already be displaying Dante with these two. This is how they look. I like how you can see the name displayed on here too. I think that's pretty cool. It says ebony ivory. It's awesome. And the detail is just like I do like in the game. And you have of course the ebony one right here. You can see the black one. It's pretty cool. And then up next, Dante gets the ruby necklace too. Because you know you can put this around him. See it right there. So I'm gonna see if I can get a close up here. You know, you can see like the ruby on the inside of it too. Pretty cool. And then up next, Dante has a set of 6 alternate hands, but you could say 8 if you count the 2 that are on him. He has 2 trigger hands, like a left and right trigger hand. He has a left and right. I guess this is probably for like the swords. Then he has like 2 solid fist hands right here. And I'm glad Asmus Toys gave us some pegs too, like if you break a peg. But I must admit, Dante hands, to me, on my version, it seemed like they were pretty easy to pull out. You just had to really keep twisting them, even to put on. You know, I didn't have to loosen them up. So I think that's pretty cool. Now I want to continue to move on through the accessories that come with the Dante figure. Now he has tons of stuff now, and this is all the luxury-based stuff right here that I'm pulling out. Now right here we have the Asmus Toys, where you know the sword of Sparta, like Sparta sword right here, like a Sparta sword. Looks pretty cool. That's awesome. Has like that sick curve to it too. That's awesome though. It's pretty cool. Then he also has the sword that he has at the very beginning. I don't even forget the name, but it's isn't this Rebellion? Before he got the Alistair sword, you know, from like the door. So yeah, this is that particular sword that Dante did have. That's pretty cool. You can get this one. So you have like 3 swords for Dante. Then you get the gauntlets. This is so cool. They actually did include all his stuff, you know, from the game. I guess if anything, you don't have like the demon form of Dante, but it's still pretty cool. But here are like the gauntlets. You know, he's like punching with the flame. That's pretty cool. So yes, these are. Oh, this is awesome. Having these like in accessory form. That's pretty cool. Then he also gets the now it seems like this should have been in the regular version. He also gets his shotgun too. That's pretty cool. It even opens up like that too. Probably should be careful with it because I can see that breaking if you're not careful. It looks like this should have been in the standard version though too, you know, but they have it with the luxury edition, the Dante shotgun. Cause yeah, I probably spray them with that, you know, sometime. But another thing I think is pretty cool that Asmus Toys did do too is they even gave us these, like when Dante's like in the like the demon type mode where he's turned on, you can shoot like flame and stuff out your gun. That's pretty cool. I think that's what this is supposed to be representing, like the guns are like heating up from like shooting like the flame and stuff at them, like the flame blasters. That's pretty cool. Like when you cut on like, you know, your mode, like your demon mode. That's pretty cool. I have to play it too, it's been a while. Then you also get the picture of Dante's mother right here too. That's pretty cool. It even has the stand to hold it up. His mother. Because even on the back there's even like the thing like to prop it up. So you can like hold it up. That's cool. Then you also get like a box of pizza. Cause we got this with Trish. I know Trish had this. Let me see if I can open it. Yeah, it does have like the pizza in there too, with the slice. I must admit, I think this is one of the best pieces I've ever seen too. It comes with a figure, pizza accessory. That's cool. Yeah, I think the accessories that he has are just so awesome. This is just so cool that we got mostly like, you know, everything from the first game. I think that is just, this is easily one of the coolest figures like in my collection, from my opinion. Now I want to move on to the weapons rack that comes with the Devil May Cry original Dante figure. So as usual, you know, you get these two right here, and then you have to assemble them. And of course they have like the stand part right here too as well. Because I was thinking about using the one that I already had. But I'm gonna see it. And of course, you know, this is the platform that it sits on. But like I was mentioning earlier, this is one of the things I think is so cool about it. I finally have this now. Because only like certain people were getting this. I think if you order some like the other Devil May Cry figures, you know, you would have got this real, like the Devil May Cry logo. I think it's so cool. Because you see here's Trish right here. The logo of her. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll be sure to display this on top. Once assembled, this is how it look. Well, if you choose to do it this way, because you know you can do it in whichever form, like whichever manner you want to display your weapons rack. It's pretty cool. Cause I like how they had the Devil May Cry logo. They definitely had it made where you can like insert it into one of like those like peg things, which I believe still is kind of challenging to put in, you know, but it's okay though. Because it is painful like pushing those things inside here, but it's pretty cool. Now I was trying to see how I could put the Alfred gauntlets on here, and I bet you can. Cause I bet it probably will hang from where the horns are on it right there, some kind of way up here. But look, I really couldn't see like how you could put these up here. But I'm sure I probably could if I kept messing with it. But yeah, and of course I could put the handguns, all like other Dante, like his other sword, all his stuff up there. So I do still think that's pretty cool. I do this sometimes, especially when I'm taking like pics. I display them with like his weapons. But it is definitely cool to finally have that the DMC Devil May Cry, that logo. That is so awesome. Ta. Now I want to compare the Asmus Toys Devil May Cry original Dante figure with some of my other Devil May Cry figures from the company Asmus Toys. So as you can see, these are the other Asmus Toys Devil May Cry figures that I have. You know, there are other ones I want to get to, but yeah, here's original Dante, which has just been released. Devil May Cry 3 Dante. This is the one that was re-released that had like a different head sculpt. Of course, you got Trish, based on Devil May Cry 5, and a lady from Devil May Cry 3. Awesome like figures. I hope they re-release Virgil or update or something like that from part 3. I'll definitely get that one, Virgil. And I hope they go into like I guess you could say like Devil May Cry 4. I would like to have Nero from that one. I like how Neo always looked it on Devil May Cry 4. I know they have like the one based on Part 5 too, you know. But I'm not too like through it. I might still get those eventually too though. But yeah, I'm hearing that the only line they haven't touched yet, well, a game they haven't touched yet in the franchise is Devil May Cry 2. So that should be interesting. I'll definitely get those if they ever do ones based on that. You know, one of the things like the reboot, like you know, that reboot of DMC, they never made any more of those. But what if we can get one based on that too, you know? But yeah, I think these are still like awesome. Like I said, that's the first one. It's got to be easy. Now I'm one of like the coolest figures like in my collection. Okay, there's the Asmus Toys, Devil May Cry, original Dante, or you can call it Dante the original. They have like different names for it. So yeah, this was easily one of my most anticipated figures of the year, and I'm definitely happy about having it. You know, now I got this from Sideshow Collectibles. That's why I had it on that pre-order. And again, I do have the luxury edition, or you can say the deluxe version of this particular piece, which has like all the accessories and so on. And this again is based on the original Devil May Cry game from 2001, and this is still my original copy that I had got way back then when it first was released. Like in October of that year, I still have this particular game. Like I say, this has always been like my second all-time favorite video game, but it was my all-time favorite video game on the PlayStation 2, like during the PlayStation 2 era, or definitely just on the PlayStation 2. But you know, I also have like this HD collection too, which has like the first Devil May Cry game, or the first original 3 Devil May Cry games. Me, I always been like a big fan of like the like Dante or the Devil May Cry series in general. You know, I'm hoping they continue to do more, because this is the first time they ever done Dante like in this scale, like you know, like officially licensed. So I was kind of interested. You know, I can't believe it took this long to do it. But yeah, I hope they reissue like Virgil from Devil May Cry 3. I'll be definitely up for that. And I'm sure there's other characters they can do too. Like they could do Trish from the first Devil May Cry, you know, because then she can have the shades and so on. But they're also going to do ones based on Part 2, because I don't think they touched Part 2 yet at all, if I'm not mistaken. So that should be pretty cool. But yeah, I would definitely recommend, especially if you're a fan like the original Devil May Cry Dante. I think the likeness to him is like pretty good. Like the weapons and stuff he has, like the turn of the outfit and everything is just done very well. It's cool that he does have all these weapons that he has in the game, and plus also have like the Devil May Cry logo too. I think that's like another touch bonus that they are including now, you know. But anyway, please leave a comment and subscribe too as well. Let's rock.